What is up, y'all? We're about to be day 116 on the Budget Lydia Challenge. I just started a bit early so I could go over a couple of things from yesterday. The Dwarves. I managed to 3-star the boss here and 3-star this stage, and then I was able to push up to 18 before I ran out of keys. And that was all without changing any gear. I just had to manual it a couple of times and choose the right targets. And I realized yesterday I forgot to show my Geomancer build, so I'll do that now. This is what I'm rocking for Geo. His accuracy is super high because I want him able to handle hard Doom Tower. But I could also take off his accuracy banner and put on defense if I can squeeze a bit more accuracy out of my other slots somehow. But this is the build I have on him currently with these masteries. He's going to go to Retribution, and then I'll probably get Kill Streak as well, although it's not very necessary. I could also go for Deterrence, I guess, just to get an extra chance for an auto attack. And then my Painsmith here, I removed his accessories to give them to Geo. And then his masteries are like this. Painsmith, these are his masteries. He'll probably go down to Helm Smasher, and I'll use him as a nuker in Arena at some point. And this is his build. We have a half-price artifact removal going on. So once that happened, I re-geared my Runic Warder, took him out of his Fire Knight build and put him in a shield set. And I think this is going to help as we're pushing up towards the next stages of Faction Wars. And then his masteries are not quite finished yet either. And yeah, I don't know if I'll finish those anytime soon. And then of course my Candle Guard rocking the War Master. And this is her gear currently. I do want to upgrade her gear at some point. She's a pretty good candidate for stun set because she has double AoE moves. But the cooldowns are so long without the books that I'm wondering if it might be better to put stun set on Geomancer, because his A1 is AoE. So I might use him in a stun set when I'm trying to 3-star some of the stages. Otherwise I'll throw stun set on Kurzad. He's got 2 AoEs, both on 3-turn cooldowns, so he's a pretty good candidate for that. I did hit level 70, so got myself a legendary skill tome. And I've just been spending all my gems on champ training. And because of Deliana getting the 500 points for champ chase, plus my champ training, plus opening up mystery shards for food, I'm actually at 4,500 champ training points. So I've changed my mind on going for the Lego Tome, I think, because if I fuse Torture Helm, I'm working on the food for it right now. I got most of them at 40. I got most of these at 40. If I fuse Torture Helm and Bloodfeather, that's 500 points. And then I have this Sacred Shard which I can pull, which is guaranteed 250 points. And then I have Mystery Shards as well. I'm just hoping I have enough energy to use them all. But I think between champ training, getting the champions from brutal farming, like the Diabolists and the Incubus drops, plus the mystery shards I'll need to open for food and this Sacred Shard, I should be able to get that Lego Tome, and it'll also give me... It'll also put me far enough ahead of this other guy that I'm pushing against to guarantee that I get this epic skill tome. So yeah, he's just right on my heels here. So I'm thinking 1 sacred shard basically for a Lego skill tome. And to me that seems like a pretty worth trade. So let's open this sacred shard and see what we have. And it could even be a legendary. Nope. Jar egg. Okay. Really strong Lizardman epic. I already have my Lizardman epic unlocked, so I won't be using him. But maybe, you know, way down the road, if I end up doing all of the secret rooms on this account, I'll have a reason to level him up. So that's fine. So now I'm locked in to getting this Lego skill tome. So basically my energy is going to be coming from the artifact event here. I'm going to pause in a few minutes and finish this. And we're going to collect all that energy and gems and use it towards champ training. We're about halfway done the champ training event. A little bit more than halfway. And we're also going to pick up probably these gems and chickens, because we're investing all of our energy into champ training. I did level Arbiter's weapon to 16 and check that out. I hit it the triple speed. So that was a nice little surprise for me yesterday. And then I've got a couple of pieces here that I'm leveling. So hopefully when I come back we'll have some good news on this. If this hits triple speed, that'll be a huge upgrade. So what do we have in terms of faction wars today? So Skinwalkers, I still don't have a DPS, so I'll just be farming that. And Bannerlords, I still haven't made any upgrades, so we'll just farm this. Clan Boss, I am up to about 25 mil per key in Nightmare. So I got a key in on Void and a key on Spirit, both 25 mil. Looking pretty solid there. Brutal, I can 1 key every affinity now, so that's fine. And then Ultra Nightmare, we've got a different affinity magic today. So maybe when I come back, I'll give that one a try too and see how we do on magic affinity. But for now, I'm just going to pause. I'm going to do some dailies, do some champ training, and finish up most of the artifact event. So I'll be right back. I just remembered I wanted to show you guys my 3v3 as well, because yeah, we're kind of trying to push but not really. I just want to maintain bronze 3 until I have some upgrades on my defense. But if you look at the battle log here, pretty much every fight that I take, or that people take against me, I'm winning at least 1 battle, and oftentimes I'm winning 2 as well, which I thought was pretty neat at this level. Like a lot of high level players here, even this level 94 lost a fight against me. So yeah, it doesn't go back too far, I guess. But there was some other good fights underneath here where I won 1 or 2 fights off of as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm still running my same defense. Haven't really changed anything. This team loses 100% of the time. This team is winning sometimes, which I find really hard to believe. I don't know if it just stalls out and they get tired of fighting it, or if it actually ends up winning the fight, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then this team is actually pretty decently built, and it wins most of the time, so yeah, I thought that was neat. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing on this every day to try to maintain my rank. And then of course we're buying the energy, ancient shard, rare skill tome, and the Drex fragments on cooldown. But I really want to get to silver. so I can start buying the refresh and cleansing accessories every day. That to me, it's such a huge value if you can get to this point. So yeah, I'm gonna pause again and I'll be back. Back for a quick minute just to show you my last 3v3 fight of the night. So these are the kind of teams that I'm looking for to fight. Ones where I know I can take at least 2 of the fights. So like my speed nuke team, I knew could probably clear out this one, so I took that fight. My second team is really tanky, revive, sustain, and just slowly whittles down the enemy team. So I went against a team that has no revivers and has squishy champions. I took out the Rotos first, and after that there's really no threat on the team. And then my last team is a toss-up. If I can find a lower power team with like some squishy champions in it, then I'll go against that. But I'll show you here. This is my defense log, still not getting hit very much, which is good. And here's my attack log. So that last fight I won all 3, luckily. But most of them, as you can see here, I'm winning two of them. And this one in the middle was actually my Duchess team. I just couldn't get through the shields and the healing from Melga. So that was probably a poor choice to take for that fight. But I couldn't put them up against this team because there's a Syl and a Madame Saris that would just continuously strip my buffs and then miscreated monster to protect them. And I could have put them against the last team, but I was fairly sure my weakest team could take that one. So I gambled it on throwing my Duchess team against these guys and it failed. But I got 2 out of 3 anyway. Same with this team. There's one, like this Arbiter, Lysandra, speed team. I knew none of my teams could kill. So I threw my weakest team against them. And then I went with my Duchess team. No, the first time I fought him, I went with my Duchess team and then my speed nuke. And I lost this fight just barely. So I knew the next time I fought him, I switched up the teams. I went speed nuke against this team and then Duchess against the last one. And it was an easy win. So yeah, that's basically how you climb in 3v3. You just focus enemies that you are fairly sure you can take 2 fights. And you climb like 10 points at a time. So maybe next week I'll set my defense up a couple days ahead of time so I can slowly climb up with my daily tokens. You'll see some of these. I'm winning 3. So I'm like not quite ready for bronze 4, I think, but I'm almost there. Let's see where we are in the champ chase. Okay, so we're getting there. I almost have my champions leveled here for the fusion. So I have to take him out of my faction guardians. And I need to ascend a couple more. So yeah, we're almost there. I'm just working on my last set. From 35 to 40. So once these 3 are 40, I will go ahead and finish that up. And then I'll be about 200 points away from the Lego Tome. Okay, we got that one now. Alright, so not too much longer. I'm just going to go do the artifact event now to get some energy. And then we will continue along, so I'll be right back. Sometime later. We've done it, my friends. $250 champ chase points. $250 champ chase points. So we did the artifact event all the way up to the gems. We actually got some really sick rolls, man, on some gear. Let me see if I remember it all. I got this to 16 and hit a double speed, which is massive. Defense with defense percent and double speed. The only thing that could make this any better is if this was hit points percent. We threw this on. I'm actually going to re-roll this because I've got a ton of epic chaos ore. And I was thinking one of the best ways to use this chaos ore, I think, in my opinion, since like 5-star epic gear isn't necessarily game changing, but being able to turn a 5-star revenge accessory from attack into something usable is actually probably a lot more valuable to me than trying to re-roll for like a triple speed 5-star epic speed piece. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and try this and see if we get something good. Oh, fuck. That's so balls. Oh, attack. I feel like attack amulets are the most common amulet that you find. Let's see if we have any more that we might want to reroll. This one will probably reroll. Oh, it's legendary. Never mind. Skinwalkers. I won't ever have a skinwalker that I care about. Except maybe Cleopteryx eventually when I get her. She'd be good in revenge accessories. I guess I should have reworked this before I rolled it, eh? Alright. Let's give it a go. What the fuck is this bullshit? Yo, that's rude. That is rude. Okay. Whatever. So, what were the things that I rolled that were good? This one missed speed. This one I got attack, which is pretty decent. These boots hit triple flat hit points, which I guess is... Unless it was triple crit, this is probably the best I could have hoped for. They'll be decent on like a speed booster who doesn't really need any other stats. Oh, I rolled these two 16 in hit crit rate, which is nice. Helps out with his damage in 3v3. This guy rolled up the boots, hit accuracy, which is helpful. These ones resistance, not very helpful. Athel got these two 16 and hit crit damage. I got her weapon up to 16 hit points. This is an upgrade for our Arbiter. Once a CVC starts, I'll glyph it, and then I can swap it over to her. Actually, I might just swap it over to her while this half-price artifact event is running, because it'll give her a bunch more resistance, and it's the same speed. I got a triple roll speed on this accuracy helm, which is crazy good. Got crit rate, not so good. I rolled up a bunch of stuff, so I'm not going to be able to remember it all. This one hit crit damage on 10 or on 12. So yeah, that's about all I remember. I rolled up a bunch of stuff though. Oh, and I rolled this helmet. I hit crit damage, which I would have preferred crit rate or speed, but can't complain. So after all of that, I'm looking at an hour and a half left on the champ chase. And I need to get 208. So hopefully we'll get some lucky rares in here. Nice. Ooh, Odachi. He's one that I wanted for Shadowkin. A1 provoke. AoE attack, put a shield on him. And then the block debuffs for 1 turn and increased defense. This is a really decent rare. I didn't have him yet, so that's pretty sweet. I'd love to see a Penitent or a Fleshmonger. I also have a buttload of 3-star chickens after all that. Okay, so we're gonna take a champion that we want to level up. I guess this guy here. No, not him. I guess I'll just do Torture Helm. And we're just gonna feed some of these 1-stars into him. It's a little bit wasteful, but it's honestly not a big deal for the point that I'm at in the account. Even after this, I'll still have a considerable amount of mystery shards left over. Come on, lucky rares. There we go. Another Wretch. I think that's like my 5th Wretch. Another rare. Hill Nomad. Another rare. Fury Stoker. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, let's see how many points we have left. Well, I don't think it's updated yet. But should still be at least 100 away. Another rare. And back-to-back Fury Stoker. What the hell? What is with all these rares, man? That's cool. I got an extra spike head for fusing an extra torture helm. So I can farm a Skullsworn. I have an extra Halberdier. I have an extra Thurgist. And now I've got an extra spike head. So that's actually really good. I can fuse a copy of this guy to use for myself for Orc Faction Wars and for Doom Tower Secret Rooms. Okay. That should give me enough there to summon the rest that I need. Whoops. I didn't know you could spam click that button. Interesting. Still not there. What the hell? Okay, I'm 14 points away. So we'll do we'll make some 2-star chickens here. Okay. So if we pull a rare here, then we'll... No. I was gonna say if we pulled a rare, then we'd have enough points. So now I just need to summon 4 more. Okay. Boom, we got it. And we're definitely going to get this epic tome as well. Which I don't know if we would have gotten it if we didn't do all that grinding just now. So not bad, not bad. I'm going to work on the rest of champ training. And I want to build one of these guys. So he's got a A1 buff steal. A2 is his damage. And then his passive is what's really good. It doesn't need any books, which is huge. 3 turns. If I build him to be a low hit points, high defense tank, he can soak up a bunch of damage, die, and then 3 turns later have his passive back up. And yeah, he doesn't need any books at all, so that'll be huge. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the update there. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you in the next one.